Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Game number 3 of this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today. And the pitch misses for ball 1 as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left, and Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He had a big year last year. Over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
I got 2-1 the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Just underway here in Kansas City. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Chad Hutton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is line to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
So coming to the plate, Al Kaline. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First offering on its way. Billy Burns comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really frozen. Good breaking ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this will be fouled away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, George Brett.
Now to the plate, George Brett. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still no score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Defoe fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. Now I'm looking out there at left field at Alex Gordon. What a remarkable story. He played third base. Everybody thought he's the next George Brett. Then they moved him to left field, and he became the next Gold Glover. At one point, he'd won 4 Gold Gloves in a row.
Nick Castellanos now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's ball 1. Now here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Soler. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he is in there.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One-zero count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2-0 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Jose Iglesias will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Alex Avila is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a change that he missed badly with for ball 1.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Tigers, and it was done right here. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Detroit. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
Alex
In this
Gordon.
day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Into the windup and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Cabrera is up with it. Underhanded flip. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Batting 6th. Right fielder Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals leave 1. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Chad Hutton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Chad Hudson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
1-2, here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Whit Merrifield.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Kaline is there. 1 out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out. Nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hutton moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nick Castellanos to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he takes ball one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Alex Avila is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. Brett is there for it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate. You're down 2-0 with the bases loaded, no outs. Woo, maybe you should just roll it up there.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Matt Strom answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Chad Hutton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals nothing. Ready for another chance? George Brett. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 5.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hutton racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The left fielder,
here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Right side, hit hard. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals get a run on the long ball by Hosmer. We're through 4. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 1. Digging in once again, Al Kaline. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Brett will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on top 7-1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Schebler moves over, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter, Billy Burns.
Ready once again, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Standing in, George Brett, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Second and third here, 1 man out. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Heading out towards shallow right. K-line is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 35.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. In now, Alex Gordon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Soler.
Now batting, Jorge Soler. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Alex Wilson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Wilson.
Salvador Perez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 3. Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now here's the pitch. 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose.
Oh, man, that
Iglesias.
check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Here's a high pop-up. Perez waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Ready once again, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way to Avila. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He's 0
Leading
for
off for
2
the
thus
Royals.
far in this one.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hutton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Outside, that's
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's not going to get there. It's over his head, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Designated hitter, Billy Burns.
Into the box, Billy Burns, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schebler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in to try it again. Chad Hutton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping into the box, Al Kaline. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And a full count now, 3-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Soler is after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-0 on the way. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
A run, a hit, and a man left. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Tigers 8 and the Royals 3. Striding in once again, George Brett. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
George Brett.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Pitch on the way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hard hit at third. Castellanos is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
In is Jorge Soler. Couple of walks for him thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Hutton moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tigers lead it 8-4. Chris Withrow is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Chris Withrow.
Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. A couple
Detroit,
of walks for him thus far.
Left fielder Scott Schebler.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Oh, 2. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Schebler is retired, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 1. Jose
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bruce Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Bruce Rondon.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Whit Merrifield.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Swing, strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He'll try it again. 3-2. Popped high in the air. Merrifield is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chad Hutton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chad Hutton, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Too high. 1-0.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
1 out and a runner on second base. To 2-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Soler. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Bobby Parnell takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Parnell.
Victor Martinez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Kinsler leads from second. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Into the box, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Designated hitter, Billy Burns.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's another single. We saw a lot of those so far this game. Now they've already stranded 10 runners. It's time to capitalize, boys.
Now at the plate, George Brett. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Three and one now. Eric Hosmer will be next. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And the pitch on 2-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Tony Watson comes on here looking to get the final two outs and earn the save.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 44, Tony Watson.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
In there at the letters 0-1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Count 0-2.
The 0-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Alex Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ian Kennedy was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 8 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.